Hi, it's Linda with CreativePLR.com, and now we're going to take the widgets that we created in the other video. We're going to turn them into a couple planner pages so you can see how quickly this goes. So my finished planner is going to be 8.5 by 11. Obviously, the first couple pages are going to be your cover and your belongs to page, or if found, return to, whatever those first couple pages are. And you might also have a page where you have the year in advance. So, we're going to pretty it up later, changing the colors, adding the paper, some graphics. That's a design choice that for me takes a while. But getting the bare bones of the planner and getting the pages set, that's pretty easy. In fact, you can do the bare bones of a planner and save it as a template. And then you just pull it up and you change a few things and you change your colors and your graphics. We're going to do that. Now, so for my headings, I've not added a lot of headings on there because I'm going to come back and I'm going to do that in a different font, different color, different design. But I just put those on here because, the calendars, unless I want to keep going back and referring to it, I don't know 2023 from 2024 from 2025. I don't know what the difference are. I'd have to look at the start dates, to be able to figure it out. So I just did that to make it convenient. And so we're going to go and we're going to say insert pictures, this device, and here's my file of widgets that I have. And if I find that I need something else, I can always create it. And I'm looking for my calendar pages. And here's 2023 calendar. Now, obviously, when it comes in, I have to read it because when I was creating it, I wasn't too bothered by the size of the canvas that I was using. And so I would probably pull it down a little bit, leave edges on the paper on the outside edge. So in case I wanted to put in paper, a border, or some kind of design, it's there. And that's pretty good. I do want to make sure it's centered. Then I do 2023. I'm going to do 2024. And 2024, same thing. I'm going to resize it. 2025. If I wanted to get precise about the sides, I could look up here, see what size I'm making them, and make them all exactly the same size. I may do that, go back and fine-tune some of these things. And so I want to do a daily planning page. I want that page where it has appointments on it. Let's see. And I'm pretty sure I have one. Here's one's appointments. And when I saved this, I had some other things on it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to crop this, and I'm going to crop it again. And then I'm going to shrink this down a little bit too because it's a little bit bigger, and that gives me room where I can put my headings in. So on the left-hand side, I have my appointments for the day. On the right-hand side, I might want to have the calendar to refer to. So let's pick a month. And so I would want to resize that. I might want some kind of trackers. Have different habit trackers. I could put water, sleep, energy, mood, that kind of thing in there. Maybe I do. For now I do. Okay. And then maybe I want a box to put in my goal for the day. So I just need a plain box. And I know I have a plain box there somewhere. That one works. And then I'm leaving a space. And then I might want to shrink this down just a little bit. And maybe shrink my calendar just a little bit. And then I want my to-do list. Let's see, my to-do list. Well, something with check boxes. No, I don't want that one. That one's way too big, so what we're going to do is we are going to crop again. I have to be really careful when I'm cropping this time that I don't crop off, because I wanted that bottom line in there. Now, you may be thinking we don't want that blue color in there, and I'm going to resize that And I may make this just a little smaller too. And so I would go into picture format color, and then you could put in color if you wanted to. But I don't know how long that took us, what, 5 minutes to make a planner page? Then I could add my headings. I could add text in here. I could add, this would be insert text box. I could say affirmation for the day. And so I could put that in there. Or I could say top priority. I could say to-do list. I want to capitalize the D. And so that's the part of prettying it up. Now, if we wanted to add more pages, we would have one of these for every day. If we're doing a 30-day planner, you'd have 30 pages. I always throw in an extra one in case somebody buys it for July. They need a 31-day planner, or in August. You might want a page for journaling. And I always like to put the journaling pages inside a shape. So you could add a shape, and I just make it as wide as I need it and then pull the rest down. And I'm not going to fill it. So in the shape format, it's white. But I am going to put, let's assume that I'm making, well, I'll just keep it black and white for now. And then send it backwards, and then you can always adjust it. Kind of like the lines where they're not touching. You may find that you want to crop that as well. I like some space at the top in case I want to add a prompt. And so now I have room for a prompt, and I want to center that. So you could have a journaling page. So you got a daily page, a journaling page. Maybe you want a menu planner or a week at a glance planner. So you could add those pages I made for the week. By the way, when you're working in PowerPoint, if you have that problem when you try to scroll to the bottom, it goes to the next page. One easy way to fix that is to just take a shape, make a shape. You kind of inch your way to the bottom. You do that. Now you can scroll to the bottom of the page. You put one on the bottom and the top. Just when you sell your planner, if you sell the PowerPoint with it, make sure you take those out. People won't know what it's for. And so you've got the week at a glance there. You could use that for a menu plan if you want. So I hope you see how easy it is to do a planner with your pre-created widgets or modular components already made. It's just a question of deciding how you want your planner to look, what you want the pages to look like, or a journal, exactly how you want to arrange the components. And it's much easier. Now, when you get done with this, if you save this as a template, it's going to be easier still, because let's face it, the calendars are not going to change this year. So you're going to use the same calendar. You just want to change the pages a little bit. I hope this was helpful to you. Until next time, keep creating.